Welcome back, everyone. This is the Christmas cast of Manga Alert. Nothing too crazy. We did we even?
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, no, we don't have any people who haven't been here for years or anything. Did we even?
Did we wait? Were you about to ask if we did a Christmas cast last year?
Yeah,
I actually don't think we did.
I feel like
I don't think we did.
I feel like we always plan one, but they only happen half the time.
Yeah.
I think we did a spooky cast last year, but I don't think we did a Christmas cast.
I think I remember being part of the spooky cast, but not a Christmas one.
It might not. I don't think it was last year. Whatever. Anyway, hey guys.
It's been too long.
Yeah, we're back with Taz, who used to be a main host, but we haven't seen them in a bit.
I'm now a partial annual host.
Yeah.
Or semi-annual, I guess, at this point.
Or would it be biannual?
Biannual? I love that.
Doesn't that mean twice a year?
We need we need to do another Pride cast this season. That's
yeah.
We did that in season 5.
Yeah, I was about to say it wasn't last year. It was the year before. It was in 2022.
Yeah,
we have
fire as hell.
No, we were protesting the gays last year.
Oh,
against the gays? Hell yeah, let's go.
We're like, all right.
Listen, my personal favorite cast was when we did the Catholic cast. That was fun.
I missed that one. I wish I was there for that one.
Before I forget, because I kind of always forget, theme song.
I don't get along for Christmas. There is just one scheme, buddy. Someone fed who takes the toilet.
Thank you, everyone. That was Mariah Carey, bringing in the Christmas tunes like always.
Oh yeah, we all.
I don't think we have the rights.
Yeah, I don't think we should have done that. Actually,
so we have the rights. It's just that we're in a legal battle with Mariah right now. More so, her ex-boyfriend, husband, baby daddy.
Who?
Better than Jonathan Majors.
We don't care about him. He has a baby.
Okay. I just gotta tell people this. So when we first joined the call, we all have our videos on, and Taz has a poster from Ant-Man with Jonathan Majors just plastered there. And at the time of recording, this is a couple hours after we learned that he was found guilty on assault charges, and Taz didn't know. So
I was like, yo, what's up? And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
I didn't
have
even
a wife beater
realize,
right behind me.
I didn't even realize you had Jonathan Majors behind you until Gear pointed it out, and I was like, oh, well, all right.
He's gonna beat more women.
Well,
yeah.
Not for at least a year, because he's going to go on for hopefully a year at least.
I wonder who's gonna play him now. Play Kang.
Well, listen, this is an MCU cast, all right?
Oh,
no. We're not getting into that.
No.
I do not even want to even anger the MCU boys like that.
Are there even any
just...
of those left?
I know at this point, like we're just watching because we're addicted at this point.
Well, if we're gonna be doing an MCU cast, we have to start with the best one that was ever made, the Eternals, obviously.
All right. Anyway, guys, Christmas is here, or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate.
Saturnalia.
Or Kwanzaa.
I still
Yule.
don't really know what Kwanzaa is, if I'm being honest.
Me neither.
Yeah. But, it's fine. If you celebrate it, all the power to you.
Gear being an insensitive prick as usual.
What?
What?
I just said...
I think he's being inclusive here.
It's not like I bad-mouthed it or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So Shaman was supposed to join. I know Shaman hasn't been on this season at all yet. He keeps saying he's going to join, but stuff keeps happening.
Oh, actually, I just got a message. He got kidnapped.
Again? By the pirates again?
No, this one looks like it was some dude named Kishimoto. Oh, Masashi Kishimoto kidnapped him.
Yo.
Interesting.
That's pretty fire. Of course, Kishimoto, an old friend of the podcast.
Yeah, maybe he's using Shaman to, think of some ideas for his next manga that might not fail.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I don't think I met this person.
I got a Christmas card from Vic Mignogna this year.
Oh no, not
fun.
Vic Mignogna. Mignogna. I love it.
Mignana? Which
Lasagna?
Tomatoes and
I thought it
olives.
was-
It's fine.
Lasagna? Lasaga?
I still can't believe he flashed those people, man.
I know, right, dude? Oh my god.
The
I remember when everyone was fighting for that man, and I'm like, bro, you showed your, like, bruh.
the whole Vic saga was an interesting train to watch plummet into the.
I honestly
Yeah.
loved Chaos. I fucking loved every second of it. It was
Oh
so
my
funny
God.
and also bad at the same time.
Holiday cast.
Yeah,
The holiday.
So
Oh,
usually
yeah,
on
the
these we sort of
holiday.
like to look back at the whole year, talk about our favorite happenings. Although there's actually been a lot of anime and manga news come
Oh,
out
so
these past
much.
couple weeks that I kind of wanted to talk about first because there's some interesting stuff going on.
Let's talk about the biggest one first, because isn't One Piece getting
No,
a full...
no, hold on.
No, you shut
No.
the fuck
One
up.
Piece.
I don't want to talk about that first.
You
That's
wait.
like the big one.
You wait.
Anyway, so Dawn to Dawn got a big anime reveal. We knew it was getting one, but it's coming out in October, and it is going to be animated by the goats over at Science Saru,
Ooh.
which is probably like the best possible studio that could have ever picked up Dawn to Dawn. So that is very exciting, and I'm happy,
mean,
of course.
Oh, that
I feel
sounds
like
good.
who did that the anime you like a lot? Trigger, something Trigger.
Oh,
Studio Trigger.
Trigger would have been good, but I don't know. They sort of have a bit of a different style. I don't know. Science Saru's goated though. Like
Oh,
they
yeah,
made
that's
so
true.
many great series. They
Yeah.
just put out the Scott Pilgrim anime, which I loved. Though still a bit salty that they're never gonna adapt the full comic. I was
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's a long comic, so.
the way my jaw dropped when like I got to the twist and saw what they were doing. I was like, I couldn't believe it, but I still liked it overall. Anyway, so yeah, Dawn to Dawn not coming out till October, but whatever. I will be patiently waiting for the anime of the year. So we got some trailers for the Blue Box anime. Hell yeah.
Go.
Apollo.
What's that even about? I saw that.
Apollo, it's like a high school romance. It's a boy who's on the badminton team and a girl who's on the basketball team, and he has a really big crush on her.
Badminton.
Then there's a
Ooh.
curveball when she moves in with him.
Oh, so they're roomies, but they like each other type shit.
Yeah, but it's not like the weird
sounds
ecchi
super
shit. It's
cute,
actually
though.
super
it's great.
nice.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's nice and wholesome. Anyway,
Honestly, with Gear's recommendations, when he got me into Yamada-kun or whatever, like I take that to fucking heart, dude. So this is gonna be good. I'm expecting big things from Blue Box.
hell yeah.
Be careful
Hell
with
yeah.
Gear's recommendations, because like
Hey.
some of the stuff that he recommends is absolute dog
Everything
shit.
I recommend you is
Name
fire.
one. What?
No,
wait,
that's
wait, wait,
not
wait,
true
wait, wait, wait,
at
wait,
all.
wait. You recommended? Well, I don't think you recommended One Piece, or not One Piece. Fucking Fairy Tail. I remember getting into Fairy Tail, or unless I don't even remember if I said
don't
it was
think
good.
I recommended anyone Fairy. By the time I joined this community, I was already kind of falling off Fairy Tail, so I don't think I was.
That is not.
No, that's not true at all. That is
You
not
were
true.
a
That you were
That is
all
a
into
lie.
it.
Hold on.
No,
hold
shut the fuck
on.
up.
What
Shut the
is
fuck
with-
up.
What is with this assault? Are you guys Jonathan majoring me over here?
Oh, are you? We just
That
found
is
out he was
too
guilty, and
soon.
you're already
Okay,
digging.
Yeah, listen. All I'm
Okay,
saying
listen.
is-
What?
So
How
so by
about?
yes, I was still actively reading Fairy Tail, but
Bro, you were still making
but
full-length
at that-
video
yes, I know,
essays
I
and
know.
stuff.
Reviews.
But at that point, I was getting to the point where I was realizing that the series wasn't very good, so I likely was not recommending it to people. Is what
It
I'm
only
saying.
took you 435 chapters.
Listen,
Was
at
it?
least
Is it
happened.
that much?
At least it happened. Okay.
Do we need to bust out the weekly?
He was like, at this
Again?
point,
Run
it
it
was
back,
already
run
at
it
the
back.
time skip.
Don't.
I'm pretty
don't
sure
make
at the
me
tournament
regret
arc.
leaving those old videos up. I left them up for the history, but I
the
can't
history
easily...
of the timeline. Are we gonna get an updated timeline video? By the way, Gear, we need updated.
What, like the timeline video I made last year?
Yeah, we got a lot happened in the year.
You've read like what was it, like 70 something books this year?
Yeah.
It'll be hopefully 75 by the end of the year.
Yeah, you should do a like a compilation video.
Oh well, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Compilation.
Yeah, I'll do my. I'll update my tier list for the year, but yeah, that's on the other channel. Oh shit!
Link down below if you want to follow his other channel.
Yeah, the one that he doesn't post to anymore because he's a bitch. I mean,
Yeah,
what?
True.
What? No, that's the one
what?
we're on right now.
I know, you only post these videos. Anyway, continue.
All right, Hunter x Hunter is getting a fighting game.
I'm so
Disgust.
excited for
Oh, wait,
that.
a fighting game? Let's
fighting
go.
game. Yeah, right?
Okay, hold
I
on.
didn't-
Okay,
I didn't
so
even know
JJK
that.
is also getting a fighting game, and I'm kind of like iffy on
No,
it
but
because
that's like a 3D brawler. That shit.
Yeah, no, but
Isn't
listen. So it's by the same people that made the Naruto games and the Deadly
Ooh.
Demon Slayer games, and like it looks a lot worse than both of those series.
No.
But I'm hoping that they polish it up before release because we got a little time.
I'm looking at the studio who's doing the Hunter x Hunter game, and I'm not like seeing anything that stands out. There's like
What
a
they
lot
make?
of co-developing. Like they co-developed Pikmin 4.
Oh, it's based.
What?
Well, I know, but it's just I'm not seeing many like fighting
So
games here, but
is this
whatever.
like Toys for whatever? Toys
Toys for
Bob.
Bob.
That's it.
Rip. So yeah, but I don't know a thing about fighting games. People are excited for it, so yeah, hopefully it's good.
Buzz
I
is
saw-
a massive fighting fan, so
Have
they-
you seen? Oh yeah, Buzz is typing, so I'm sure we'll get a take there.
They co-ed
oh.
Marvel vs. Capcom, which
Oh, Marvel
honestly
vs.
was
Capcom was
so fucking good.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
that was based.
So yeah, it's probably a good thing. I saw Blair though. Blair is not happy.
When is Blair ever happy? Actually,
Blair-
I'll answer that question.
Blair was
Blair is only happy when Mashima actually writes something, even if it's bad.
So Blair,
That
Blair
is
was
actually
talking,
true.
Blair was like, I don't think a Hunter x Hunter game would sell well. You should do Gintama, and I'm like, on what planet would a Gintama game?
I mean,
No
okay.
Gintama game. Wait.
shade
Why
to
would that be a
Gintama.
thing? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay,
well, he
let's-
says it's because it's the anniversary of Gintama, and I'm like,
Okay.
you're cracked.
Is it the anniversary of one of the 9 times it ended?
I mean, yeah. Anyway, so there's that. Let me keep scrolling through here. We got a Demon Slayer anniversary visual. That's nice.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those people that could not get into Demon Slayer. I got into like
You-
5 episodes.
But Taz, it gets good.
It
in
gets
season
good.
2.
It
Have
gets
you
good.
seen that movie? Have you seen the Mugen Train?
No, but I've
That's
not
when it
seen
gets
it.
good.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
So,
good is relative.
in my opinion, if you got into the anime versus the manga, it was more enjoyable. I like both, but the anime is so much better.
So, instead of watching that, I ended up watching Dr. Stone, which I think is a lot better, in my opinion. I love Dr. Stone.
I think
Oh,
Dr. Stone
that's a
is a
choice.
lot better until like the last parts. And
No, don't
I
tell
think
me
I
that.
gave I gave both series a 7 when I first reviewed them. But you see, Dr. Stone's peak is like at a 9, and Demon Slayer's peak is still a 7. So
No.
what? Come on.
No. Some of those
There-
fights were insane.
Okay, but
And what?
it's still Demon Slayer. You know, it's not.
I mean, yeah, but season 2 is great. Like, okay, the
Listen.
not the Swordsmith Village, but the what is it? Red District.
I mean,
Red
it's
District?
good, but
It's
not
great.
Like, okay, whatever. Moving on.
Shut the fuck up.
Elusive Samurai is getting an anime.
Never heard of it.
That's still going.
Bro, Elusive Samurai is crazy because it's the most elusive manga ever.
I read the first 2 chapters when it released, and I was very confused.
I've never seen a single soul talk about this series.
Oh,
Like,
I just
it's
looked
kind-
it up. It does kind
So this is from the author of Assassination Classroom.
Interesting.
But it came out like maybe 3 years ago at this point is when it started in Shonen Jump. But yeah, man, no one talks about it.
The only thing that I can give this series is 2 things. 1, the artwork does look really good, and 2, the covers of the volumes look really good. But
Yeah.
I've tried to get into the series, and I've always stopped after 2 chapters.
We also got a trailer for the Mission Yozakura family anime. It's weird. Like a lot of these series that like started back when I was covering Jump, like are all getting anime now. It's kind of interesting.
It's because they ran out of ideas what to make.
Mission.
Dude, it's because they realized that you stopped making videos.
Yeah.
Real. They're trying to bring you back
They're
in.
like- Or no, they're like, oh, fine, he can't criticize us anymore.
Oh my god, they're like, let's go, let's do.
Little do
do
they know
one
you
thing.
still make videos on here.
So
There's
anyway,
a Dead Destruction movie coming out.
We're not there yet. we're not there
Oh,
yet.
sorry. Cut me out.
That time I got reincarnated. Yeah, reincarnated as a slime. Season 3 is coming
Best
out.
anime. I have the tattoo of it. Love Rimuru.
Sure. Okay.
What do you mean? I think that's one of the best anime that's ever came out since. Okay, gotta think here because I want to say something stupid. Since
Random hentai.
since fucking I want to Overlord. There you go. Non-controversial.
Okay.
I don't think that's a lot of competition
Shut
there.
up.
All right. So now big news, and it sort of sparked a bit of a discussion. So the next arc in the Chainsaw Man anime is going to be a film, which is exciting, but also it's definitely reflective of, I think, a trend that has been going on ever since the Mugen Train movie. Because if you remember, Mugen Train, the Demon Slayer movie, of course, made so much money. It made so much money. And ever since then, we've been seeing a lot of anime opt for theatrical continuations of the story. Like, a lot of times it used to be they would get a filler movie or a recap movie. But now we're seeing, like, the actual continuation of the anime in movie form. Which, honestly, I've been enjoying this trend, but it definitely... Like, I get why some people have some issues with it, because it definitely, like, makes the breaks between content longer and that type of thing. And also, like, with film distribution, it's not always that easy to watch the movie.
I also feel like they can't flesh out the story as much as they can do in one episode.
Well, it's weird because like these movies usually do follow the manga well, but again, it's like it doesn't really stand on its own. Like you have to have seen the full show up to that point and stuff. Like I get people have complaints about it, and I get some issues because you see, I think. Because while in some ways it's working, like they did it with Kaguya-sama, that movie was great. They did it with Jujutsu Kaisen, that movie was great. But now we're seeing, like, they're doing it with Haikyuu, okay? And you see, the issue here is that they seem to be taking the entire, like, last 100 chapters of Haikyuu and making it 2 movies, which is disgusting.
But also, wasn't the Jujutsu Kaisen movie adapting JJK Zero, which was like
That was
a prequel to the main series?
Yeah, that was a prequel, but it was also kind of like an important prequel. But like, yeah, it was more of like a standalone thing.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, but I feel like it's different because Mugen Train, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know everything about Demon Slayer either, wasn't Mugen Train done and then later on they adapted the same thing? Like, because I feel like that this trend started back with Dragon Ball Super with, like, when they did, like, Battle of Gods, and then they pretty much just adapted
what happened with Demon Slayer was that when Season 2 aired, they showed Mugen Train as part of Season 2, but they just cut the movie into 20-minute increments. That's all they did there. They also did that with the Kaguya movie, where they just released it as 4 episodes of the anime. So yeah, so
Which, in my opinion, was pretty smart on both ends.
I mean, yeah,
I agree with that.
And so anyway, with Chainsaw Man, we're doing the Reize arc, which I won't say the real name of because it's a bit of a spoiler, but I think that'll be fire. That'll be excellent. Hopefully, no Mappa animators die in the process.
I'm so excited.
Apparently, the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie was made in like 4 months or something.
Oh my god!
They were
Jesus.
cracking that whip on them. Yeah,
Holy shit.
Did Mappa do that one?
yeah,
Oh my
They
gosh! They need to stop. I mean, continue,
Mappa-
but they need to stop.
yeah. Mappa's going overboard. They gotta chill. But anyway, so yeah, I'll be looking forward to this movie. And yeah, what else? All of our favorites, Rurouni Kenshin season 2.
Oh my God, Rurouni Kenshin. That brings me back memories.
Macaroni
I
Kenshin.
haven't seen
Macaroni
many
Kenshin.
people. I haven't seen many people talking about the new anime for that, and good.
That's a good
awesome.
reason, yeah.
The
I-
only way you should be watching this is if you've pirated it.
Didn't someone like back in the day make a video of burning the manga or something like that? Or is that
That was Bleach.
I'm no advocate.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm no advocate for book burning, but I also would not really care.
I mean, you bought it? You already gave him money, so why?
It's true. It was before the scandals. Before the scandal.
Before the scandal.
But that's what Taz will tell people about that poster.
Oh yeah, the poster that.
All right,
I'll take it down. I promise. I hope I have.
Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War Part 3 trailer. Don't
I'm
care.
so excited
L.
for Bleach. I honestly got into Bleach on accident. I watched like the whole series and I fell in love with it.
Terrible.
Wasn't who is the one that was going through? Was it maybe it was Smitty that was reading all of
In
Bleach?
color?
Like, and everybody was going, yeah, maybe, and they were just like Bleach sweep, like for just a couple weeks.
I don't think he ever actually finished it.
Yeah, me neither. But I definitely knew that there was a while, because then I think Buzz was also talking.
Everyone
about
got into
it.
Bleach. So everyone thought Bleach was bad because I didn't like it, and I was always talking smack, and then people started to read it, and they were like, "Wait, Bleach is good," and I'm like, "No, it's not." But they were just being silly.
It's because you have terrible. I mean, like, one of your favorite series is Saw, and it's terrible. So
Saw.
literally- Apollo.
Wait.
Apollo?
Saw is great. What are you talking about?
Apollo, I have said on multiple occasions that there's only 2 Saw movies I like. The first one and Saw 10.
Saw
okay.
10 was great.
The rest of them are fun, but they're pretty shitty, you know?
Wait,
Like,
you didn't like Saw 2?
Saw 2 is probably like the best of all the others.
Mhm.
I think it's fine. It
The
has it has a good twist.
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
will say
saying.
the one like before game one that came out a couple years ago, I hated.
Well, Spiral?
I think so. It was the one where like it was like a dude testing out stuff or whatever, and it was like in a barn or something like that. I don't remember, but it was it
Yeah,
sucked.
it's a mess. It's a mess. Anyway. Hell's Paradise Season 2 announced. Good for them. Kaiju number 8 trailer. Good for them.
Go.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Kaiju number 8 is, like, going to be streaming on X. As
Wait,
in
what?
Twitter?
Wait,
Yeah.
What?
I have no idea, like, what... But,
Wait,
yeah.
like Crunchyroll does the live publication where it publishes it like an
I
hour
don't
later.
know if it's going to be posted as, like, a video, but it's at least going to be live streamed on X when it first airs. Why am I saying X? God, I hate this. So yeah, that's an interesting choice. Not really a company I'd want to associate with at the moment, but whatever. Okay, now the big one. From Wit Studio, we are getting the One Piece.
This is so stupid.
Another
Okay,
One
No.
Piece.
listen. This is so stupid. You can just explain.
Okay. So Wit Studio is going to be producing a remake of One Piece.
Wait,
from the
actually,
beginning.
what?
Yeah,
Why?
dude.
They are why?
Why? This was made in
so-
1999.
Because One Piece is old, isn't it?
My,
So
my
they're gonna
expectation.
What?
My expectation. I have 2 expectations out of this. Number one, the original One Piece had so much like bloat because there was so much time spent adapting chapters. There was like 2 to 3 episodes per chapter sometimes. So I'm thinking that they're doing that, but then a lot of people are saying that based on the wording they're using, they're going to be using AI to do this. And
So-
I'm like,
So this is very much unconfirmed, just speculation. But they did mention stuff about using a new cutting edge technology to reimagine One Piece, which could just be seen as, you know, like the advances in animation the past 20 years.
That's
But
what I was
people-
thinking.
But
yeah.
people are noting that the last time Wit and Netflix teamed up, it was for a short film, which actually did utilize AI.
Wait, I need to watch that. I've never watched that. This is weird how AI is like in everything now.
but it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Anyway, so besides that, so they are remaking One Piece. Now, here's the thing, like, as Apollo mentioned, the One Piece anime could be a lot better. I think it's still perfectly watchable, except for once you get into some later arcs. Like, the start of the One Piece anime is still fine. But I think, just the weird thing here is that One Piece is still going. The anime is still continuing every week. So it's really odd for them to have a remake going at the same time as the main series, right?
One Piece would definitely be the anime, or would definitely be the anime that is still going and get a remake because everybody is so nostalgic for it. Apparently,
and the thing is, we just don't know their plan, right? Because this could just be like an East Blue reimagining, and then they'll stop. And but also, would it then replace, like, would it be meant as a replacement for the start of the main anime, and then you could just jump over to the other one and be like, wow, what a downgrade.
Yeah.
Or are they actually planning for this to be a long-running thing? In which case, that would be absurd.
I mean, if they do it as
with Wit Studio, yeah, that would be absurd.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
how in the world?
That's the other thing. Like, Wit was purposefully moving away from adaptations. Like, they stopped with Attack on Titan. They stopped with Vinland Saga. Mappa picked up both of those. And they've been co-producing Spy Family, but they've mostly just been doing some original stuff. So this is a weird, just all around a very weird development.
It's also One Piece, so money.
Well, for sure, but like also it's still so odd.
Do we even know what the One Piece is?
No,
it's the friends who
why
made
would
One
we know
Piece.
that?
I'm so
the One Piece
confused,
is
like
real.
how it's like 1,071 episodes. Like, I remember when this first was 1,000 episodes, and then I blink and it's 71 extra. Like, it's crazy.
It's
like,
how it
and then they want to
So-
redo it. What in the world?
When One Piece originally came out, was it 1999?
It was 1999 when the anime came out.
Yeah.
When did the manga first start?
1997.
Yeah. Bro, it's gonna be 30 years in just like a few years from now.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Apollo. We
It's
get
pro-
it. We're-
I mean,
Hey, how about you shut up? God.
Yeah.
Listen, it most definitely is going to be 30, like, by the time that it's all finished up. Like, there's no doubt.
Oh, more than that, I bet.
I do obviously see that it's, like, kind of not super useful for them to remake the One Piece anime. Like, as a big One Piece fan, it's like, you don't necessarily need this. But, I mean, I do appreciate that they're trying to preserve something that... I mean, it's also, like, in Japan, that's, like, so huge. Like, this is, like, their version of... Well, I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's just kind of like how the Disney movies have gotten, like, the live-action treatment. They're just trying to, like, preserve as something that has been known as, like, an iconic story. And then, also, Wit Studio is, like, a really interesting choice, just simply because... Like, I don't know, we've all seen Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga, and while One Piece isn't super, like, over the top with those scenes, I would just be curious to see if they're just trying to take, like, creative liberties and wanting to do, like, cool things like that.
Well, that's the thing. This could be completely different, too. This could end up like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Luffy gets like, falls into the ocean and dies in episode 1.
Yeah.
Now, that would be epic. And it's about, like, that like, bartender who took care of him.
Yep, Makino.
Yo, that would be sick. Makino.
Well, I'm also... it is super weird, but... Like, I was explaining this to my roommates, and I was like, yeah, like, the One Piece anime is, like, getting a remake, and they're like, why? And I was like, I don't really know, necessarily. But it's also, like, the East Blue saga, to me, is, like, the saga that had... Like, they've been talking about it, like, for so... I feel like that's one that everybody's, like, so nostalgic for. And so it's just... I feel like that they may be just, like, feeding into that. Because they're like, oh, the Mary's still around. And, oh, that's when they first, like, got to the Grand Line and things like that. And, I mean, East Blue is, like, so small on the grand scheme of things. So I don't necessarily have an issue with it. If it's something that happens every once in a while, it's, like, cool. And if it honestly fixes the pacing issue, then that would be awesome.
Just no AI, please.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. If it's AI, we're I'm not watching it.
So something I also found out recently is that they're making a new Code Geass movie.
Why?
And so I was curious about this. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, well, for one, why? But also, like, haven't they done these in the past? Like, I remember years ago they also had Code Geass movies, and I'm like, what's going on for this series? And it's so weird. So they...
What is it?
So, okay, so there was the original anime in the 2000s, which I enjoyed when I was a teenager, but I feel like I would hate it if I went back to it, so I just won't.
Spoiler alert, it does suck rewatching it.
Yeah. So anyway, then like 10 years later, they released 2 theatrical films, and they were both recaps of both seasons of the show. The thing was, though, is that despite being recaps, it was also a separate continuity that actually changed some major events.
That's like some Evangelion baloney, right?
And so
there.
now this new movie coming out is a sequel to the recap films, but following its new continuity.
Wait, so I'm pretty sure, and if this ends up being like a light Yagami situation, I'm gonna hate it.
What do you mean? I thought you thought Light was justified.
Shut up! I
season-
forgot
season-
about that, dude. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna be honest.
Throwback.
I'm gonna be honest. I retract my statement. I was wrong. I was wrong in that. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a new person. No.
Yeah.
Light was definitely not justified.
The goal of my content is just to entertain. I didn't mean it. Guys. I had a lapse in
Exactly.
judgment.
I had a lapse in judgment. I'm not fucking
So
Logan
real
Paul.
question, because I missed my audio was kind of messing up. What series is this for?
Guess.
Code
Code
Geass.
Geass.
Oh, I wanted them to guess. Yeah.
Code
so
Geass.
I
I've actually had the luxury of never watching Code Geass, but it's been like a series that I've been like, oh, like everyone was so. I would say like 6 or 7 years ago, like we had just like talked about how like long we've been in this community. When I first started like reading manga, which is like over 10 years ago now, like everyone and their mom was like, Code Geass is so good. And of course, everyone and their mom loves Johnny Young Bosch. And so I was like, oh, me too. I'm going to go watch it. And I haven't yet. And so
Well,
now
I think-
it just seems like it's a mess.
Unfortunately, I was about to say, unfortunately, I think you kind of missed out on it because it like, okay, Code Geass is unfortunately extremely cringe in my opinion, and I think
It is
like
really
I agree.
like
it is
teenagers,
cringe.
I think is who it's really meant for, obviously, because it's a shonen. But
It kind of feels like the same thing with Bakuman, where we all kind of
yeah,
we all kind of liked it when we were younger, and now we're just like, ugh.
yeah.
To me, Code Geass is a really, really cool concept, but like
Sure.
when you're rewatching it as an adult, you're like, that doesn't work like that, but okay.
I mean, to be fair, that's how a lot of shonen manga and anime is nowadays.
That's I kind of like low key don't really like shonen anime that much anymore because it follows the same premise. Like, it's not really anything new with it.
It's because you're not watching.
Because
I
I'm
was
not
gonna say
watching.
something, but like, you're not watching Dead Rock, okay?
Oh,
Once
Dead Rock?
drops,
Okay, yeah.
you're for it.
Oh, yeah, we need to do our Dead Rock update.
Yeah, we'll do our Dead Rock update. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, okay. Final update now. Final news update, which ties back to the stuff with the movie trend in a negative way. So so the Dead Demons Destruction anime that was announced ages has now been revealed to be 2 theatrical films.
Okay.
At first glance, okay, maybe hype. But then you think of how long the series is and realize that you would probably need like 6 films to adapt it properly.
You're probably going to skip a lot of arcs.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of that series, so that is quite disappointing. And I just hope that the movies can stand on their own. But
Neo Asano was the goat.
I remember Apollo that was their
Bro.
hill to die on.
Oh,
I remember that.
When it first announced, I remember recording like I was recording a small video for a friend, and then they announced it, and I went fucking batshit.
I remember that.
But yeah, that's just a really cool series, and it just sucks that they aren't going to be fully adapting it because, oh, it's great. I love the cute little alien guys.
Real.
All right, Dead Rock time. Dead Rock, everyone.
Dead
I haven't
Rock.
read
Dead Rock time.
So we've decided to make this like a monthly segment. For those who weren't here 2 episodes ago, we sort of recapped the entirety of Dead Rock. All 5 chapters that have been out, and now we have chapter 6. Who here has read it?
Ooh, I have not read it, so I get to learn about Dead Rock. I remember
on,
y'all
Ted.
talking about it, but I don't remember much about it.
Well, we can't go
Well,
through it
Taz,
all again.
listen, to briefly catch you up to speed, we have this kid who has dragon powers, and he wants to kill God. And so him and his classmates are going to kill all the teachers and then kill God because they went to Hogwarts, and they are just so much better than everyone else.
Except-
And also, it's the most bananas manga I've read in a long time.
See, it's actually fine for them to kill their teachers because they're allowed to at the school.
That sounds like something Hiro Mashima would make. I wonder if he made it.
He did.
Oh my god.
Also, if you didn't know, because Hiro Mashima is one of the greatest at character designs in general. I mean, like, his character designs are so unique that he finds that it's important to reuse them. And so all of them, including some of the dragons from Fairy Tail, are in this manga.
Wait, are you serious? Wait, actually,
Literally,
No, the main
the main character just looks like Agnologia,
Yeah, no.
like that, just like his dragon form.
Oh.
Yeah, it's literally
no.
just Acnologia copy pasted over. It's great. Love it. So in this new episode, this chapter, we pick up after our main character was being like BDSM tortured in the dungeons by a teacher, and she was like squeezing his balls and stuff.
What
I'm not making this up, Taz. You can go
fuck?
you can go read it. So anyway, because they killed their last teacher, they get a new teacher, and that teacher's like, "Oh, you guys suck." And I don't really remember what happens after that, but the main
They get crushed with rubble, and then we find out that Yukino, who is the main character, Dragon Boy, has. Okay, this is the worst part: is that he gets put in the sex dungeon, and then he shows back up and uses his dragon arms and his right power, but we come to find out that his power is gone temporarily, except in his right arm, by way of blowjob, and they take his powers, and he can't turn into a dragon fully anymore, and that's how it gets taken away. And so then it is revealed his backstory and that God wanted to have sex with his mom. And then we come to find out that there is a weakness to God that they can find in the library.
So hold on. So you skipped over. So his backstory here. It cuts to our main character as a little kid, after his dad like comes home from an adventure, and he's like, "Daddy, Daddy." He's like, "Ah, my son. Now where is my wife? We must make love immediately." And he starts like grinding on her in public, and she's like, "Not right now. In the bedroom."
Not grinding in public. He starts licking her.
Oh, wait.
Slobbering on her.
Oh no.
So anyway, so then God shows up, who's of course the principal of their school, and he's like, he's like, "You there, I want to bed your wife." And he's like, "Well, hold on, I don't want to bed my wife." And he's like, "Well, okay." And then he wipes out the whole town and he kills everyone. And so it's just our main character left. And that is why he wants to kill God. That's his big motivation.
Oh, okay. I see. So it's like a cross between Fairy Tail, Blood, Blue Exorcist, and fucking One Piece, I guess.
No, it's not like anything you've ever read before.
Oh,
This
it's
is-
not
this
nothing.
is a-
So this is completely
a new
new.
genre.
This is a new genre.
It has the craziest pacing of anything I've ever read.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Bet.
The first chapter was essentially an entire arc.
Yeah. And that's pretty much every chapter.
There was a time skip after 30 pages.
So yeah, Dead Rock continues to be very entertaining, and I'm excited to see where it goes in the future. Maybe it will get an anime movie. Now that would be something.
I would want to watch. I would totally
Imagine Imagine them
party on
like
that.
having to rush the story of Dead Rock, which is already like extremely rushed. That would be great.
Extra rushed.
Imagine
I'm
just
just-
for a moment
It
they make an anime, but they fill in all of the shit Mashima forgot.
It's like, yeah, they just make it like a coherent story.
Yeah, it's actually one of the craziest stories I've ever read, and
Remember, kids, that doesn't mean it's good.
that does not mean it's good.
I mean,
See, this is what I mean by don't accept any of
What?
Gear's recommendations.
listen,
Like some of his recommendations are good. Not all of them. Some of them.
It,
Yeah,
it,
I
it
take it with
used
a
to
grain of
be.
salt.
It used to be like 100%. Now it's more like 3 to 4.
Well,
Hey,
fine.
he's getting old. He's getting old.
Hey,
His-
listen,
his-
I've recommended so much shit to Gear, and he's always said, "No, you didn't recommend me that. Somebody else did." I'm like, all right, go
Hey,
fuck
no,
yourself.
come on. Okay, I concede you recommended Red Rising.
And
thank you.
QQ,
And quintuplets.
yeah.
Wait, you recommended him that? Wait, what? Apollo, low key. That's.
I was
good.
reading QQ before anybody else.
I thought Gear got me into that, but low key you did. Let's go. I love that. I love the
probably
anime.
still did. Quintuplets is it's goated. Also a series that got a movie conclusion that sort of rushed it, but.
Oh well.
I haven't watched the movie yet, but I need to.
So yeah, guys, we are at the end of 2023, and what a year it has been.
Amen.
Do any of you have any standouts of the year involving manga? Any new favorites? Any news? Anything at all?
Well, this time last year, I guess maybe it was I guess it was the very end. It was after the Christmas cast. I read Pluto, and the Pluto anime was adapted so well.
Yeah, I never did
I was
get
very
around
happy.
to it, but I love Pluto, so I definitely want to watch that eventually.
Yeah, I got my roommate into it,
I-
and he was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, Pluto's awesome!" And I went, right?
I'm just glad that it actually happened. Like, I'm pretty sure this anime was announced during season 1 of Manga Alert. that's
I think you're
That's
right.
how long we've been waiting for the Pluto anime. So, the fact that it finally came out and it was great. Good.
That is what is it? 6 years ago? Because I think we did 2 seasons in 1 year, first and second seasons.
No, Apollo.
Okay. Anyway, two series that I'm. So one of them didn't release this year, but the manga adaptation was released in English this year, which is Akane Banashi. Fantastic. I mean, if you have not read Akane Banashi, at the very least on the Shonen
You're an
Jump app,
idiot.
you have to read it. Literally, you can read the first, I think, like 6 chapters for free. It's crazy good. The next one I would recommend is The Summer Hikaru Died. I read the first volume. I think there's 5 total. It's insanely good. The art is crazy. It's a horror mystery.
But spoilers.
What do you mean? Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
so he dies in the title. Like,
Well, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I can't help you with that.
oh.
Anyway, it's super good. I would highly recommend it.
I know that I'm the resident big One Piece fan, but One Piece has been really good this year. Like just being honest, like it's been so good. I've had so much fun, like reading it week to week, and it's just been like I haven't felt that in a while, and so I was like,
we did
I was
get
like, oh,
confirmation
great.
that in 2024 the Straw Hats will be headed to the next island. And if you've been following the series, you know what that island is. So
You say in a
I'm
year?
sure.
Do you say in a year?
Like next year.
Oh goodness. Okay.
At some point during the manga.
Okay.
Some point during the manga, they will be moving on to what potentially might be the final arc, but of course it's One Piece. You never know.
Oh my God! Finally, the final
No,
piece.
I think that we have at least. I don't think this is the last island. I think that it's like this is. I think we have this island, and then we enter the final arc.
Yeah. Well,
Those are my predictions.
If it ends next year, I'll watch the whole. I'll
It
binge
won't-
watch the
it
whole.
won't.
and
It
it's
won't.
not going to
So
end
good.
next year.
It won't
So-
end next year, but
At
okay.
most, He typically gets out about, I don't know, 40, 45 chapters a year with breaks and stuff.
Probably closer to like high 30s these days.
Oh, well, that's true. He doesn't he take like a month break after so many chapters?
No, he usually like
No.
takes like maybe every. I don't know. He takes a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
It's probably even less.
All
than
that
high 30s,
smoking.
I don't know.
Anyway, I would say close to 40 chapters a year. So assuming he gets out
I don't
40
think
chapters a year, shut up. Assuming he gets out 40 chapters a year, I don't know. His arcs can be anywhere between 80 chapters to fucking 200. So who knows?
Yeah. So as for me, probably the best manga I read this year was Takemitsu Samurai from Taiyo Matsumoto.
See, you say that, and Smitty is going to go insane. He's going to go feral if he hears this.
Well, it's true. You know, credit where it's due. Sometimes those little scoundrels read good manga. So
I've been reading manga this year. It's funny enough.
What?
Yeah, I know. I have a little stash. But my favorite series that I've read was Reincarnated as a Sword.
as a sword.
Yeah,
As a sword,
yeah. It's
not
a
a
low.
slime?
No, not a slime. As a sword. It's low key a really good manga.
Wasn't there a anime about some dude that got reincarnated as a dishwasher?
Yeah, but there's also a vending machine too, which is stupid.
Interesting.
Pardon?
But no, he like spawns in a
Pardon?
cave. Like, like I know Japanese people have like a bunch of like vending machines, but damn, not reincarnated as one.
It's actually crazy how many they literally have vending machines for pizza, like cooked pizza
Yeah,
Hey,
no, it's in like cakes and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
how?
and ramen.
Another manga that started this year that I've been really enjoying is, of course, Love Agency.
Oh,
Peak.
I actually haven't
Akasaka.
read that one yet.
Well, it's goated, so
A low for this year was reading Oshinoko.
I'll kill
I'm
you.
not doing
I'll
that
kill you.
again.
Also, I was actually going to ask how much Oshinoko did you read? Did you finish the prologue?
I read like 5 chapters.
Oh, so you didn't get to the part where like the mom gets killed and the real story starts.
No spoilers.
What?
not the what?
Listen,
What?
all I'm saying is, listen. I know you weren't vibing with it. I'm not going to tell you to keep reading. It'll get better. But like the first like maybe volume and a half is like the setup, and because
Yeah.
like the real story starts with like the babies who are now like teenagers.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like,
super
and-
good.
And it's about Aqua, the boy, like trying to solve the murder of his mom.
Yeah, it's a really underlying good mystery anime. I
It's-
love the
it's
I
what I'm
love the
saying.
fucking anime. I need to read the manga.
Shrug thought it was too weird. I mean, come on, man.
Too weird, Shrug.
We're watching. We're weebs, you know.
I mean, I've read weirder stuff for sure, but I just was not vibing with it. It was
That's fine.
it wasn't all for the bit.
Also, I do have a verdict, Shrug, for our bet, and I will accept it that if you read all of Kaguya, I will read all of Fire Force.
Oh,
Based.
don't take that bet. Oh my God, Fire Force.
Listen, I
Hey.
know like Shrug has been wanting me to read it for ages,
But
for
it's
so long,
It's the
and so I'm censoring that, Apollo. So anyway, so at first I was like, okay, Shrug, if you read The Way of Kings, I will read Fire Force. And Shrug has no attention span. He can't read an 1,100-page book. I don't know what's wrong with him.
right?
So I think this is a good concession. If Shrug reads Kaguya, I'll read Fire Force. Now, I probably won't get to it until like the spring, but
Not the spring. Honestly,
But-
I would go for it, Shrug. Kaguya is definitely something to get into.
Okay, listen. Here's the thing, is that I obviously know that Fire Force is not a good series, but I'm also one of those people, and I've made multiple bets on the server that nobody has taken me up on, but I was trying to get people to read Soul Eater, and people were trying to get me to read other series. I think it was Feb that made a deal with me that if he read Soul Eater, that I would read what is it? I'd read Eden Zero, and I said I'd do it.
Eden Zero.
and
I said-
and Feb never read Soul
Nope.
Eater?
No,
which is
Wow.
insane
No,
because
never.
Soul Eater is so good.
Yeah, Soul Eater's actually really good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
But
it's top
it was
20
one
or
of those-
anything, but holy shit, it's
No,
good.
but it's great.
Oh, for me, it's top 10 for me.
I love
like for
That's
I loved
crazy.
it,
like
but it wasn't. Not reading.
oh, and I respect that. I respect that a lot. But Gear is a Soul Eater advocate, and so I just wanted him. I'm one of those
tried
people
to
that I'll read anything.
I've literally tried to read Fire Force like 3 times.
Listen, only the true homies know that it's known as the Fire Brigade of Flames. All right.
Yo, I remember that, man. Honestly, that title goes pretty hard, honestly. Even though it's a bit nonsensical. I love it when, like, before manga get an official English release and you're just going off, like, a really shitty translated version.
Mm-hmm.
I remember,
Yeah.
actually, I was reading a book one time, and it was, like, 1,000 comics to read before you die. And it was published in, like, 2010 or something. And one of the ones they mentioned was Attack of the Titans.
Attack of the Titans.
Because it didn't have a name yet in English. And that one, of course, ended up making more grammatical sense, but oh well. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
It doesn't. No.
Attack the
It's-
Titan.
it's-
Yeah.
Attack. The
Attack
Titan.
Attack on Titan doesn't really make sense, especially when they reveal what the title means. Then it makes even less sense, but it's a cool title.
It is a cool title.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you also in Attack on Titan you have the Attack Titan.
Yeah,
like
well,
I thought
that's
that
the
was so
issue, of
goofy.
course. Like, it makes grammatical sense in Japanese, but but not in English.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
honestly, it could have been called the Attack Titan. It still makes sense.
I'm just glad, like, I really respect when they don't pick an English name, because it would sound really dumb. Like, you know what Jujutsu Kaisen is in English?
What is it?
Sorcery fights.
Ew. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah.
I hate that. You want to watch some
Yeah,
sorcery
it's so-
fights?
Oh god, Buzz just mentioned Go-Go
Loser.
Ranger.
Okay, but
Oh.
Go Loser Ranger is so based. I love
Listen,
it. Like,
I
it's
know-
so
I-
stupid, but I love it.
No, I agree with you. Negi is amazing, but it's just the title. Like, the first title we
But-
got was Ranger Reject,
But
which is a great title.
But Go Loser Ranger fits so much
No,
better.
but it's a stupid title.
But
all
read
I'm
the
saying.
manga. I mean, you've read the manga, but like, if you read the manga, the name makes so much sense.
I just think you're a Power Ranger.
I wish you would sit the fuck down.
Dude, I'm a huge guys. One of the only 2 belts I own is a Power Rangers belt.
Oh, nice.
Okay, calm down.
I have I've had the recent conversation with my fiance that
Your fiance.
Oh,
This is the first
yeah.
we're hearing about this.
Wait,
what?
Oh my God.
Wait,
that's
what?
that's a
engaged?
lie.
Oh.
What?
I thought I could just slip it by without the viewers and listeners noticing. But everybody in the Manga Alert group chat like got a text from me like the night of, just being like, "Hey guys, I got engaged," and I did, and I wore at the engagement, I wore my Sonic socks and my Power Rangers belt.
Oh, that sounds romantic. I love it.
It really is. Which again, me and her, she'll just be known as Mrs. Pod.
Mrs. Pod.
For the
Oh, Miss Pod. That's so cute.
yeah, Miss Pod. Yeah.
See, that
so
it
we
sounds very close to Miss Pog.
yes, my fiance is very
my little
pog.
pog
Pog, big pag chap.
But
Don't
regardless-
call her that. She might call it off.
yeah, I know. She would look at me and just have no idea what it means. But
Wait, is she not a
yeah.
weeaboo?
So she has watched Attack on Titan.
That's who?
But she's only seen the first season. I've been trying to get her to watch Scott Pilgrim with me, but she recently told my friend, she says, somebody's got to watch Scott Pilgrim with this boy because I'm not going to do it.
No.
And yeah, and so I've been trying to get her to, there's a few manga that I think that she would enjoy, but I just don't think that she's gonna do it, guys. And so,
Well, think of it this way. Now you have the rest of your lives to convince her.
Yeah. So but yes, I am engaged. If you heard it here first, folks, it was me. I did it.
Yeah.
I'm the first one on Manga Alert to get engaged. Wait, no, I'm the second one. LC is engaged.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Good for him.
So, yeah. So we our entire personalities are just the fact that we're married now.
We are slowly, like in 10 years, Manga Alert's just going to be the dad cast. We will have replaced the dad cast.
Do you actually
Yeah, I can't wait to
expect us to still be doing this in 10 years?
I mean, like 7 years ago, if you asked me if we'd still be doing it, I'd probably say no. So
That's fair.
I think we could do this. I mean,
We're just going to be a bunch of geezers sitting around in our computers wondering how it still works because it's all hologram now.
we're going to be like,
we're
hey,
gonna be
guys.
discussing One Piece.
We're like, hey guys, it's 2037. Do you think My Hero Academia is ending this year?
Is it still not ended? I thought it ended. What?
Yeah, well, that's what
No,
we're saying.
that-
Like,
What the hell?
it's been almost over for like 5 years now. Like what?
Whoa.
I'm not even caught up at this point. Like I lost so much interest when fucking he turned into Optimus Prime.
But that sounds beige.
Huh?
Bro got the Hulk Smasher armor, and I was like, okay, all right.
Well, yeah. Huh.
Well, I can strongly confirm that I will end Manga Alert or my time in Manga Alert when I am when me and the Miss Pod are expecting a child.
Why?
Wait,
that's the
that's
best
soon?
time to
That's
keep
soon?
going. Because
Whoa.
then you have to like make the podcast.
I mean, it'll be a while.
as if-
It will be a while, but I definitely think like I will not be. It'll just be one of those things of where I have to leave that legacy.
They'll just be like
I have to leave my legacy behind.
babies crying in the background.
Yeah, just be like, sorry guys, I can't make it tonight. We didn't get a sitter.
Oh my god.
But then we could eventually have them on when they grow up.
Oh my god, the kid of the mod. You
We
should
could
name
pass it on
Pod.
to the next
You're
generation.
gonna name your kid Pod.
Manga-
Yo,
Yeah,
you gotta name your
Little
no, you
Pod.
gotta name your kid like who's the guy in Fire Force? Shinra.
Shinra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, name your kids after manga characters. That would be.
Oh my god, fucking little Luffy, little Naruto.
Hey,
you take a knife to his cheek, like it's for accuracy.
listen, I 100% might just look at them and just be like, hey, listen, like this. It'd be like you're gonna like this. I could just give them like them the most like out of pocket biblical name, or an anime name, and I feel like they'd get the same level of harassment.
I feel like it'd be more harassment if it was an anime name. I'm gonna be honest, like fucking.
Well, it depends. If it's
Oh yeah, but like I'm gonna name my kid Zechariah. Yeah, that's really gonna go over well.
Oh my god, dude, no one's gonna want to date them. Oh my god, fucking Zach.
Yeah.
Hi Zachariah. What the fuck?
See, the problem with naming your children after fictional characters is because they'll like pull an Eren Yeager and become like a fascist, and you'll be like, well, like how there was like a
dadgummit.
there was like a boost in like 2016 of people naming their children Daenerys Targaryen.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Are you serious right now?
oh yeah, I'm serious. Like it was a thing. Like there are a bunch of like toddlers named after Daenerys Targaryen.
I mean, like I've met one Zoro in my life, and I think
No, you have not.
Yes, I have. That's absolute fucking fact.
Remember, if you remember, For Neverworld named his child after a Magi character.
Wait, did he?
Which one?
Aladdin?
Like Aladdin?
The girl,
Morgiana?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
You don't remember that?
You're lying.
He
to
literally.
me.
No,
he got a
I had
tattoo.
no idea.
He got a tattoo on his arm of Morgiana, and it's like, my daughter. You don't remember that? That was a big thing.
No.
No, I had no idea.
I forgot For Neverworld existed. Not
I
gonna
mean,
lie.
to be fair, yeah, same.
Yeah, he kind of like
be
went
fair.
into like a rap career, and
He
now
did
I-
rap. Oh,
Well,
no.
Oh,
Not
yeah, he
really.
I
he
respect-
released a couple albums actually. I mean,
Albums or like EPs?
No albums.
I'm gonna look him up on YouTube for Neverworld, right? I forgot.
I think he changed his name on
Oh no,
me
is it
see.
like Rap
Yeah,
World? Oh,
his
it's
name is
Tim
it's
Anime.
Tim Anime. Yeah, so he's like still doing Boruto reviews.
Chapter
And, okay,
4.
but
Boruto.
Buzz is the forever expert. They say a few EPs and one full album.
It's crazy. He has not grown in subscribers, but that's throwing shade. So I'm not.
Well, I think he kind of like stagnated. Like he's kind of just making the same content he always made, which I guess is just, yeah, I don't know.
I remember I've met Azoru and I've met Aluna, which I don't know if they just took that from like the moon or if they took that from Sailor Moon. Either way, it's kind of
Or Harry Potter. Which
That's
might be
true.
worse.
That's fair. I forget about Luna.
Oh, there's so many Harry Potter babies too. Oh
Yeah.
God.
I haven't met a
there's probably
Hermione,
bunch of-
but
well, Hermione is not.
I want to meet a
Like, I mean-
Hagrid.
I mean, like half of the names in Harry Potter are still real names.
I guess.
But then there's like Hagrid.
Okay, but Hagrid was dope. Rest in peace, big man.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he like supported Joanne before he died, but shh.
Probably.
I just watched some of his songs, and I feel like I should turn my ears out. My goodness.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll wait for the Fantano review to drop.
Oh, that's based.
Oh my God! You have it. What?
He sent
Yeah,
you
so-
Alamo?
what?
Whoa.
Yeah, Buzz got like the signed copy. Next time Buzz is on, they can tell us all about it.
They can tell us right
No
now. Start
way.
recording.
We're adding him an hour and a half into it. I bet.
That's crazy.
You
Fernando
followed him on
also
Twitter?
follows Buzz.
Whoa.
Fornever
crazy.
also followed Buzz on
I
Twitter.
gotta say though,
This
like
is
I
confirmed.
find Forever World a lot less annoying these days, compared to how he used to be. But now I find Chibi reviews to be really aggravating. Every time Chibi reviews pops up on the timeline, I want to die.
I don't know how you didn't find him annoying in the beginning.
I know,
Okay,
he always
like-
was annoying.
right?
Okay, I know, but like now, like all of his thumbnails are just like sex stuff, and it's like, whoa!
I mean-
can't believe.
To be fair, a lot of his stuff was already sex stuff. Like it was.
Okay, maybe
he
it's just-
reviewed
maybe-
a lot of
okay,
etchy
I-
shit. Listen, I think
Okay,
it's
you know what?
I think it's just you and not being able to like realize that
I
a
think-
lot of the people that you look up to and a lot of the people that you watched on a
I
regular
never
basis
looked
when you were
up
a
to
kid
him.
were just terrible.
Listen, I get what you mean. I get where you're coming from. Like, I've probably matured and realizing this stuff isn't funny anymore. And now I'm like,
Your
oh my God,
thumbnails
he's
used to
like-
be tons of like weed and shit,
listen.
and it was.
Hey, okay, but I was like a teenager, okay? Chibi Reviews is
You're
like 30.
25 years old. I mean, you're
Okay.
like you're just now getting into adulthood.
Oh, also, Buzz mentioned with Chibi, apparently he just straight up spoils stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking at his thumbnails now. He has some very, very bad spoilers.
Wait, he's
for-
literally doing
for-
episode reviews, and he's not even. What the fuck is Chibi?
Like why would you like? Okay, I get if it's like something old or whatever, you could maybe be more liberal with spoilers. But he's literally like the like 30 minutes after an episode drops, he's like, "This death was insane," and then the thumbnail just has the death. Like that's literally like Jujutsu Kaisen episode 40. The title, "This is horrible," and then it's like showing the gore from the episode. I'm like, bro, get out of here.
Yeah, he's definitely fallen off. Yeah, I'm looking through his stuff. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Even the fucking oh my god, attack really, dude.
I miss the old days. I miss Misty.
Oh, Misty Kernexia. Do you remember
Bro.
his anime? Oh my god, I remember we were all fucking watching that shit. We're like, this animation's stupid. I feel like we canceled that shit.
Did you ever like watch his video where he like went in detail on what happened with that anime?
No, actually, I didn't. What
It's
happened?
insane. He basically got scammed by the studio. Like the dude was a professional like con artist and he scammed Misty.
Wow.
And there's actually a really sad part where Misty talks about like when he realized his channel was dying and he like had a panel at Anime Expo that he was hosting and no one went. It was just empty.
Oh wow, was it
And I
during
felt
Anime
really
Expo?
bad.
Really? Wow.
Well, I don't know what it was at, but he basically had like a a thing he was hosting, and no one showed up for it. I'm like, oh man.
And that's how I found like new anime too, man. I miss the days. Goodness.
Buzz just sent a
new
thumbnail. It's a picture of Aqua and Oshinoko, the new generation light Yagami.
He's actually a guy heavily delusional.
Bro,
What the hell?
You see, the difference here, the big difference between those two is that Aqua respects women.
When he needs to, I guess.
Listen, okay, he respects them more than Light, Still a bit of a manipulator.
Yeah.
But, he respects his mommy, at least.
Well, kind of.
Kind.
Gear,
Yeah, he does.
what, of all the manga that you've read this year, which isn't a lot, of the new stuff, what's your favorite?
Well, I already mentioned
No,
Takenitsu
you
Samurai.
didn't.
So.
No, you didn't.
Although I have to say, I've really been enjoying Land of the Lustrous. I'm almost done that now.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
wait,
that's such a good.
It's fire as hell.
It's fire.
That's the. No.
It's the Steven Universe one.
No. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm trying to remember the vampire one, but I can't remember it. Oh well. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, no, Land of the Lustrous. It's it had a confusing start. It was a bit tough to get into, but once I got into it and the plot developments that happen are incredible. It's so good. So yeah, highly recommend that one. I should be finished it by next podcast, hopefully, and I can give you my full thoughts on it. But yeah, fire. And yeah, so next up on the slate, Eden, It's an Endless World, finally. I don't really know anything about it. And then Noragami time, because that's about to end.
Wait, isn't Eden It's an Endless World? Wasn't that never finished?
No, it was.
Oh. I always remember people saying it was never finished, so.
Well, I think you're...
I'm really...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you finished?
I was just going to say I think Apollo has dementia, but...
Oh, no, it wasn't finished in English.
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm really excited for Noragami to end.
Yes!
Because I'd like to read that. Also know that Jujutsu Kaisen's about to come to an end. And
now, they say that, but...
well, hopefully in 2024, it's not on my radar to start reading anytime soon. I've been taking MHA super slow because I'm just hoping that we'll have an ending in sight. I'm about 13 to 14 volumes behind the current chapters, and I'm hoping that if I take it slow enough that it'll be at least close to time to when the series ends, and I'll be like, oh, perfect. So that's the hope, and then I just have some because I just really want to move on to smaller series.
The Stormlight Archive.
Speaking
has a new release next December.
Actually,
speaking
of newer manga, so I know that there was two manga that was released not too long ago. Green Greens, which is a golf manga. I'd never heard of this mangaka ever, but there was another one, but I can't find it.
Dog's Red, baby. Best manga.
No, this is newer than that.
What? I'm excited to start.
Oh, Shadow Eliminators. Never heard of this either.
Sounds cringe.
Looks like it's a high school student's sense of justice put to test when otherworldly beings break out. So it's a...
Bro, is this Death Note?
I don't know. No, this... Okay, do you remember, a long time ago, there was, this Exorcist manga where... they could chain up these demons to these casters or whatever. That looks exactly. It was a Shonen Jump manga.
Bro, that's you just described 20 series.
Exactly. That's the problem.
L.
That's an L right there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're getting finished with the wrap. We should wrap up.
Hey, whoa, not host. Yeah, hey. We are the ones that say that.
You can't decide when the podcast ends. Only we can.
Okay, so I just stop recording and leave.
But guys, I think it's time for us to wrap up.
Yeah,
I think it's time for us to wrap up.
I think you guys inspired me to read some Berserk tonight because I need to finish that series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Check out the anime too.
Oh hell no! I wouldn't watch it. Hey, I already got this brand tattoo. That's all I need.
That's a bit dangerous. That's a bit risky getting one of those on you.
No, it's on me.
You don't have to fight off skeletons every night.
No, every night. Just like Guts.
Fighting off something.
Except tonight you'll be fighting off Jonathan Majors.
Oh
He'll
shit!
come
Yeah.
off your wall and
Bro's gonna come out of the wall and just beat the shit out of you. He's only gonna get third degree though. He's only gonna get third degree.
Well, I mean,
I'm
is
so
terrible.
sorry.
This
I'm
is
a terrible
terrible.
person. I hate my life.
wow.
it's okay. If he beats me, he'll get charged with like racist shit. So I'm chill.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a safe and happy holidays, whatever you celebrate.
And remember, don't take any of Gear's recommendations.
Only some
I
of them.
disagree.
Only some of
Happy
them.
holidays, Merry Christmas,
Happy holidays.
Happy Saturnalia, Merry Kwanzaa. I don't know.
Happy holidays, everyone. Bye.